right, so if I release this, it's gonna be like a Patreon version. Okay. So okay. Let me get some more cards first. Because what I'm picking up on is that I feel like Aaliyah, she was aware of the romantic feelings. And some of them could have even been reciprocated because I felt like she felt safe with him. And, it because he already had those feelings. Okay, I'm just gonna because I'm trying to say it like almost in a polite way or something and everything. But I do want to say that I'm gonna say it from a place of like understanding. Like I don't want to be judgmental about this. I felt like there was a lot of times that Aaliyah didn't feel safe and her brother made her feel safe. So I felt like when she found out about, deeper feelings or even romantic like feelings, I felt like she was trying to be understanding with it, or even felt like maybe um okay, it's almost like the feeling of that they wanted to connect on a deeper level. Cause I do feel like they have a really strong bond, a really strong connection. And in Aaliyah world, she felt very alone. So she wanted something deeper or something more intimate and everything like that. So, oh no. All right. To be honest, I'm feeling like there was some form of intimacy. All right. So, what was the situation between first card came out between her brother and her? What was the situation between her brother and her? This came out when I was asking about the brother. With this card, I get the feeling of him like trying to protect her from certain things. Um, he giving me vibes of a traumatized child as well. Like I felt like there was times that he felt really powerless. Like he's seen things happen and he wasn't able to do anything about it. And I do think that he has some fears of really like standing up for himself or Aaliyah, but I felt like he will stand up for Aaliyah before he stand up for himself. Um all right, what was the situation between and okay, so those other cars, what they had? 'Cause, 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 It was this card. I feel like she felt like at times he was like the only person that she can trust. I feel like this is why this pretending card came out because, you know, a lot of her life and the people around her was fake as fuck. So when she found somebody that genuinely loved her and cared about her, because I think that he did. I believe that he genuinely cared about her, but I do feel like he had like romantic feelings towards her. Um, she just gave into it to like almost gave into his desires. Like she was understanding towards it. Like I feel like they might have even had like, ooh, ooh. I think that a lot of their relationship was really like inappropriate. Okay. Like I'm seeing like letters, like love letters. Like I feel like the way that he would express himself to her sometimes is like, you the love of my life. Like I don't want nobody else. Ooh. Mm. And it was real though. It was genuine. That's what I'm saying. Like it was genuine. Um, but it was just like you the love of my life. Like it's almost like he had a devotion. He was dedicated to her. Like I keep this secret as long as you want. You could be yourself around me, and I just promise to always be here for you, always to protect you. And but he wanted her to know that he was devoted to her, but it was in a romantic way. It was in a romantic way. It was in a romantic way. And she felt it. Like she felt that he was genuine about his feelings. She was understanding towards it. And I feel like they might have been intimate, like kiss each other. I keep having visuals of them like in a living room somewhere and they just sitting next to each other, but they like, he like holding her in his arms. Mm. He leaned down and kissed her on the lips. He was really like in love though. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Like he was genuine about it. He really loved her, like in a way that he didn't feel like he could love another woman. He didn't feel like that. And he wanted more. He wanted to be with her, but he knew that it was like taboo. He knew it's something that could never be in the open, but he was okay with being secret as long as she continued to be in his life. And he wanted it to continue the way that it was going because I feel like they was intimate, but I do feel like there's times that they was set boundaries and stuff like that. but it was exciting to her. Mm. It was exciting to her. Like she felt like butterflies and everything from like the stuff that he would say to her, the letters and stuff, because the way he would express himself. And I think that in the letters, like if they ever surface, it was him, but I think that he might have signed it under somebody else's name or made it seem like it was somebody else who wrote it, but it was him. And she knew it was him. Mm. Okay. Yeah. It was intense, at times very passionate. But there was like for her, it was like a sense of guilt at times, not for him. I felt like not only was he in love and devoted to her and wanted to be with her any way that he can, he stopped feeling guilty about it. Yeah. He told himself that, you know what, like when I tap into this industry, in this industry, when I tap into this energy, I feel compassion. Like it being in the energy kind of blurred the line for me. I could feel it. Um, cause he really loved her that deeply. And yes, he did. He desired her something terribly. Like this is like some notebook type shit. Woo, 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 woo. He was like on the verge of obsession. I felt like if he couldn't be around her or he was like somebody at a distance, it would have had turned into like an obsession or stalking or something like that. But because he had access to her and because she was understanding of his feelings, it kind of monitoring monitor his extreme emotions for her. But it's not really, they might have been married in a past life or something. Um, he just felt like she was the one for him. Um, just saying. Woo, child. Yeah. Woo. It's deep. It was real too. Like he wasn't. It didn't. It didn't come from a negative space. It didn't come from like the trauma space. It came from a knowing. Like they had some type of energetic attachment that went back lifetimes. And he really did. He really loved her. He really loved her. Yes, he wanted to have sex with her. Hmm. Yeah. And she's very nostalgic about him. Like I just felt like he was just one of the few people that she had like a lot of really good memories with him, memories that made her feel good, made her feel safe. That's why she was understanding towards him and his fascination. he only had eyes for her. Like, if he did get into a relationship, it was like a cover up or something. But he really, and I feel like he thought about all the time, how can he make it work how he wanted it to work? But he was okay with it being a secret as long as he was able to keep. All right, more on this. Some people might know about it though. Some people might know about this. See, what people don't understand is that these celebrities are watch. I mean, shit, we all watch, honestly. They coming out with a show. I don't forget what that shit called. No, it's called Tyrone Was Cloned. They coming out with a show and they about to reveal to you how they be watching us. But especially a motherfucking celebrity, like they could have like recordings in your rooms and stuff like that, like all kinds of shit. So people knew, people knew, people knew, and I feel like this might come out one day. All right, give me more. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna keep this one. I ain't gonna say this one. I ain't gonna do it. No, 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 no. All right. So yeah, stay blessed.